I remember from a very young age up until when I was around like 13, 14 years old, I'd go to Canada's Wonderland every summer. For those of you who don't know, it's like the biggest amusement park in Canada. And I'd always go there in the summer, but I'd only go on like the little rides. Like there's a section in Canada's Wonderland called the Planet Snoopy. Sorry, I can't talk. Planet Snoopy, and it's a section dedicated to little kid rides that are for little kids that aren't as thrilling, that aren't as thrill seeking or adventurous, just little relaxing rides for younger kids. And I'd always go on those types of rides, or maybe if that day I was feeling like a little bit frisky, I'd go on like the slightly more adventurous rides, the ones that had like little like little drops, but nothing too crazy. But then I remember there's this time where I decided to go with my cousin, and she's like the complete opposite of me, man. She's like a daredevil. She went skydiving a couple years ago. She's the type of a person to just try any scary, thrill-seeking thing that you can imagine that no regular person would usually do, basically. So like she really likes to get out of her comfort zone, and so we went that day. And first, like as usual, I didn't want to go on those like scary rides, and she was like, "Hey, Michael, you should go on those scary rides. Come on, I'll bring you. Like it's not as bad as you think it is." By the start, I was like, "No, hell no! Like I don't want to go. Like I was like, you see the drop on that thing? Like it's like a big drop and then just goes down. I'm like, nah, man, that looks too intimidating. Not for me." And so I went on like a couple of the little kid rides, and then a couple hours later, my cousin was like, "Come on, Michael, let's go again. Like we're gonna, if we're gonna leave and you haven't gone on those like big rides, you're gonna regret it. Like it's so much fun. Like trust me. Like come on." And in my mind, I was like no, I don't want to. But it got to a point where she started like grabbing my arm and like dragging me or like pulling me towards the line of those big rides. And I remember specifically she pulled me to get into the line of the Leviathan, which is basically like the ride with like the biggest drop or the most like intensive drop out of any other ride. And it looks scary. Like I'll admit, like when you first come into the city and like the view of like Wonderland, like you see the Leviathan drop, like is very eminent. Like that's the first thing that sticks out. And she was pulling me to that ride, and in my mind I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna die. Like all these negative thoughts started to come into play. I was getting nervous. My hands were sweating. I was feeling sick in my stomach. But then, like once she actually forced me on and got me onto the ride, and after that first initial drop, I was like, yo, this is actually more fun than I thought. Like, like holy, like the first, like when we were like slowly going up the ride, that was when I was like crapping my pants. I was like, okay, yeah, this is scary. But after that first drop, I felt like a wave of relief. I felt like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Just a wave, just a feeling of euphoria, just a feeling of like stress all gone, just like this such a happy feeling. And after that big drop, there were like a couple of more little drops, but I was like, yo, after that big drop, like this is nothing. Like after that big drop, like all the other rides are nothing. Like I can handle any other ride that I can possibly imagine. Like that wasn't as bad as I thought. And ever since that experience, I started to go on those big rides. I started to go on those big like thrill-seeking rides, like all of them in Canada's Wonderland. And honestly, like from that experience on, I learned to overcome my fears and just whatever my mind was trying to tell me not to do. Sometimes you just gotta learn to just say like, hey, I'm not gonna listen to you. Like I want to do the thing that I want to do and get out of my comfort zone and just go do it. Like sometimes you just gotta stop thinking, man. You just gotta put your head down and do it. And I think what helped me get out of that comfort zone, like a big part of that, was my cousin. I feel like if you guys like want to get out of your comfort zone, sometimes you have to find that person. You have to find a friend, whoever it may be, to motivate you or to literally like get you to be out of that comfort zone. Like that external factor, that one external factor. Sometimes you need that one external factor in life to push you out of your comfort zone and do something that maybe make you feel a bit sick in the stomach, like I was when my cousin wanted me to go on that big ride, or like might make your palms sweaty. But sometimes you just got to do it. And you know, if you want to get out of your comfort zone, any of you guys, like I recommend like just like bring a friend, bring someone that just isn't really scared of much to get you out of your comfort zone. And then slowly but surely you're going to start doing things that, you know, seem scary at first, but after you do it, you're like, yo, that wasn't too bad, man. That wasn't too bad. Like, yeah, man. I think that overcoming your fears definitely takes time. Like, before I was 14 years old, I was always scared of things. I was always scared of heights. I was always scared of, you know, doing something that was adventurous. But on like right when I met my cousin, and she helped me get past that point. I feel like she helped me get past that threshold and that like that little box that I was putting myself in of comfort, and she helped me surpass that. And she helped me, you know, go past that discomfort and, you know, realize that, you know, I've more potential. I can actually like do crazy things if I actually like put my mind to it, and if someone actually like gets me out of that zone and actually forces me out of that little box. So sometimes you guys just need someone else to get you out of that box, to push you out of that comfort zone, and to seek discomfort. Credit to Kelly Wakasa, he's a really cool YouTuber. But yeah, sometimes you gotta like seek discomfort and honestly just not let your mind come into play of what you actually want to do, and not let your mind prevent you from doing what you want to do. This has been a big ass rant, man. I've been ranting like for a long time now, but I just want to leave you guys with this advice, like from my personal story. Like if I could leave you with anything, it's just, if you want to overcome your fears, you have to not let your mind, you know, get into the way of what you want to do. And sometimes you gotta have other people to like force you out of your comfort zone. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting more videos in the future. Yeah, bro. If you like this video, subscribe if you want to, honestly. But I'm gonna be posting more videos just to share my life experiences with you. Yeah. All right. Peace, guys.